So today I want to show you how to make something for your front porch. Now I have about this much front porch, so I can't really put cute things on my front because I don't really have a front porch. I mostly just have a little space in front of my door. So I like to do this. What I do is I take a pot, like a big pot like this, and a flag. So I'm doing Halloween. Isn't that cute? And so what I'll do is I will take some styrofoam and I will start loading this pot. It needs a little bit more. I'll start loading this pot with styrofoam and I will just build it up until I get to the top. I have lots of little pieces. I always keep my little pieces because I will always end up using them. Okay. Alright, so one thing I will do is I will take a little bit of hot glue and I will run it on each piece of styrofoam. Okay, so I will just run a little bit of glue on each layer of my styrofoam just to keep it together. Okay. Alright. So you don't have to have the whole surface covered. So that's one thing I want to tell you. As a matter of fact, what I'll do is I'll keep these whenever I get a package in, and I will use these to fill in. When I'm making something large like this. Okay. Ooh, I'm sorry for the loud noise. It's just the styrofoam. So loud. Okay. Alright, so see, I'm just loading it up in here. Let's see. How much do I need to trim? Pretty good amount. I'm just going to rub a little glue on this side here. Okay. So that's what we have so far. I want to get it as close to the top as I can, because what we're going to do is we are going to put some mesh and some cute little decorations, and we need things to stick them into. So I'm going to use another one of these. Okay, so see, we're getting pretty close. Hi, Bella. Come in, girl. Aww. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. Okay, so almost done. Just put a little bit more. There we go. Alright. So that's about where we are. So I'm just going to kind of stick some little pieces in here and there, just to make sure I have plenty of something to stick something down into. Okay, there. See, now we have pretty much all the surfaces covered and a big mess. Ooh. Now, so one thing I will do, whew, what a mess. Alright, so once I've gotten this in here, what I will do, let's see what this is. I will run some more glue across the top. Because I'm going to put some sheet moss down. I like to do that just because it just covers this up, and so you're not going to see any of this. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. Okay. Now, so I just got some sheet moss. This is kind of a messy project, but a fun one. Okay. And I'm doing this one for Halloween, so I kind of think the moss kind of works really great with Halloween anyway, so. Alright, so I'll just put this down and press it down. I want to cover up all of this styrofoam. Okay. Alright. Okay. So see, there we go. So now you can't really see anything. Alright. Ooh, what a mess. Alright. There we go. Alright, now we have a little bit of a cleaner surface. Ooh, this is so messy. Okay. So now that we have the inside ready, what we're going to do is we are going to get what we're going to be putting in here together. So I did a project recently for a Christmas wreath that was based on a sign I found that was black and white. So I saved this black and white leftover mesh I had because I knew I was going to be doing this project. So I'm going to be using this, and the reason I'm telling you this is because this is a great way to use mesh that you have left over. And this is 21 inch. I also have open rolls of orange, purple, and green. So this is the colors we're going to be using. So what I'm going to do, turn that off, is I am going to, now I already have these cut, so I don't need to do anything with those. But this other, I'm going to have to cut. So I am going to cut 10 inches, but first I need to get a clean edge. Okay, there we go. And so I'm going to cut, let's start with three 10-inch cuts. So here's one. And I'm going to do this on each color that we're going to be using. So okay. I really should have this rolled over. If you roll your mesh over down like this, it won't do that rolling nearly as much as if you have it flipped over. Just a little tip there. Alright. So we got our orange. So I won't make you watch me cut all these, but so what I'm going to do, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and cut some of these, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what we're going to do to start putting them in our planter. So I'll be back. So I've gotten several of these cut. So now I want to show you what we're going to do. So I'm going to use the curly method, and I want to show you what you can do if you have trouble with your hands. So I'm going to get some pipe cleaners. There we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Bow Dabra to hold my curls. So the first thing I'm going to do is put my pipe cleaner right down there in the bottom. Then I'm going to take my 10-inch cut mesh and I'm going to roll it up just like this. Okay? And then I'm going to take this and put it down right here in the Bow Dabra. And the Bow Dabra is going to hold these for me. Okay. I'm going to go to the next piece. I'm going to roll it up, and I'm going to find the middle and put it down. I forgot to say that before. So you want the middle. Okay, next piece. Just roll it up. Find the center. Put it down. Okay. And then we're going to do our purple. Okay. Put that one down. Now you have a choice. You can put ribbon in it or not. Either way. I'm not going to put ribbon in it because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a big bow to go on the top. So all you do is pull your zip tie up, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold these over just like that, and I'm going to tie that really tight. Now the reason I do that is because it helps these stand up. So when we put them in here, they're going to stand up. So I won't make you watch me do all of these, but I want to show you how I'm going to put it in this container. So I'm going to take, this is just a skewer, and I'm going to take this skewer and I'm going to wrap my pipe cleaner around the skewer really tight. Okay, like that. Then I'm going to take this skewer and I'm going to stick it right down like that. So this is what you're going to have. You're going to, let me pull this up a little bit. So I'm going to put these all the way around. Now, if I have trouble with this skewer, I will push this all the way up to the top, take some off, and then put it back down. There we go. There. Now you're not going to be able to see it. See? Alright. So we want them to be kind of crazy and hanging over the sides. I'm going to do 4 of them. I think that is going to cover it. So I want to show you a few other things that I have. So I went to the Dollar Tree and I bought this headband. Isn't this cute? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these off and I'm going to use them to hang over the side in my little display here, because that's fun. I also got some black and some purple Deco tubing. I'm going to do the same thing with that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you one more time how to do this, and then I'm going to do the rest off camera, and I'll come back and we'll start decorating. So If you don't have a bow dabber, you can just hold these in your hand. Or you can also use a chip clip. I'm going to put my tie down. I'm going to grab a piece. I'm going to curl it up. And I don't really care if I have a different color on the top or not. I don't really pay any attention to that because it doesn't really matter. You'll see all the colors. I'll take the next one. And I'll curl it up. And I'll put it down. Just like that. Okay. Whoop, got caught. Next one. Just curl it. Put it down. And the last one. Curl it. This. Put it down. Okay, and then I will pull my tie up, bend these over like this, and tie it real tight. Okay, and I'll take one of my skewers here. And I will tie it this right around my skewer to hold this in place and to cover that skewer. Okay. There we go. Now, I'll just go back to my little planter and just put it down until I get it all the way down. There we go. So now we have two. See? So I'm going to do one over here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put this down. So this is the ribbon. This is the flag holder. So I'm going to put the flag holder right in the middle and push that down. We're going to put our cute flag on here. We're going to make a bow to go on this. And we're going to put some cute little decorations in it. Now I have something really cute for my little doorway because I don't really have a big place to decorate. So I just think it's a really fun project to do. So I'm going to do this other one and I'll be back shortly. Okay, so I have gotten all of the mesh in. See, doesn't that look cute? So, alright, come in, Bella. Now, what I'm going to do is I want to put the flag in next. And then we will decorate around it. So, this is my little cute flag. See, doesn't it look great with these colors? And where's the live bulb? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'll put my flag on. Okay, once I get the flag on, I'll just go right here in the middle, move everything aside, and push it down until it's in there good. Okay, so let me lift this up a little bit so you can see. Here we go. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of this in. Okay. I'm going to put some of this in. I'm going to make sure that my mesh is sticking out like I want it to. Yes. Alright, so, okay. So, what I'll do now is I will cut some of this tubing. So I want to put the black and purple together. Okay. And then I want to cut some of this orange off. So I'll just come here and cut some of this off. I'm going to put 3 together in a bunch, because what I want it to do is kind of hang over the side. So, okay, so when I put these together, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of these floral sticks that come with the wire on them. So, I'll just put my 3 together, and I will just use this little wire that comes with it, and I will twist them around that stick. So now I don't think that's going to be enough. So what I'll do is I'll take some of my floral tape and I'll twist that around as well. That will keep that in place. Okay, there we go. All right, and then I will just take this and I will stick it down, because I want this to be hanging over, almost like spider legs. I want to do the same thing on the other side. So I'll take another 3, cut them off, put them together, and get another stick. Right, and then use my floral tape again. You could also just use regular floral wire around. Okay, so now we've got our little spider legs coming out. I want to do some black and red together. So let's see, maybe about 16 inches. So, right here. I'll do a few of those. Okay, so I'll put these 2 together. I'll grab a stick. Use some of my floral wire, wrap it around. There we go. Put that on. And put some nice floral tape around it. Just cover that part up. Okay. And I'm going to stick this kind of more in the middle. There we go. Got that coming out. You can also kind of cut it so that it's standing up here. Okay. I'm going to put one of these little spider leggy things here in the back. So I'll take this and cut 3 more. I like these. They're nice and thick and very cute. Okay. And another stick. Some more floral wire here. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Then our tape. Put that in. There we go. All right. And I'll put these other two of the purple and black back here. Okay. Alright, and I'll stick that one over here. Okay, there we go. Alright, now what we need to do is we need to make a nice ribbon to go up on the top. So, okay, so now let's get started on the ribbon. So I got this at the Dollar Tree too. They have this really cute pipe cleaners that are this Halloween sparkle. So I'm going to put this down in my Bodabra because we're going to do this ribbon by hand. So I have several different ribbons, and what I'm going to do is I am going to start with a tail. I don't want my tail to be real long. Okay, maybe 10 inches, okay? So I'm going to start with 10 inches, okay? I'm going to make my loop about 3 or 4 inches, okay? Let's see. Nope. So I just come back with the second one, make sure it's the same size, and then I will take this and put it down in my Bodabra just like that, and then I will cut off this tail, and I'll worry about making sure that they're even in a minute. Okay, so then I'll take another ribbon and I'm going to do the same thing. So I'll start at about 10 inches, do my loop, a little bit bigger maybe, okay. Come back with my second loop, make sure the same size, yes. Flip this one around because you want your tails to be going in the right direction, everything to be on the pretty side. And then I'm going to put that down, just like that. Cut this tail off. Okay. And I will go with my next ribbon. I'm going to do 10 inches here. So that's my tail. Make my first loop. I'm just checking to make sure it's about the same size. Okay. So I'll just bring it back to the middle and twist this bottom piece. So I want to make sure they're both twisted in the right direction. Okay. Put it down in the Bodabra. Okay. And then cut off this piece. Okay. Alright, so this is my last one. So, same thing, 10 inches. I'm going to pinch it. Make my first loop here. Okay, make my second loop here. And now this time, I'm going to bring it under, twist it at the bottom, like I'm making a tail, except I'm going to make another loop. Okay. And then I'll have to bring it under the bottom, twist it. And the reason you do that is because you want that pretty side back up. Okay, bring it back to the middle, pinch it, twist it again, and then put it down in our Bodabra. Okay? Then we'll cut this side off. There we go. Now what I'll do is I will bring my pipe cleaner together in the middle, pull my bow up, and I'm actually going to slip the pipe cleaner around the back like that, and then I'm going to hold it really tight and twist it, because I don't want any of those bows to come loose. Alright, now Bella, you want to go out? Okay, so now that we've gotten it together, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to pull this up so you can see. Alright, I'm going to tie this bow right here on the corner. Tie it pretty tight. And then while it's on here, I'm going to start moving my ribbons around so I can fluff them out. Okay. This. I want you to be able to see all of these pretty ribbons. So I'll just move them around. Make sure you can see them all. There we go. I also want to spread out my tails. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do once I get my bow all fluffed is I will take this and I will put these tails together and I will cut them at an angle so that they are all the same length. So I'll do it on this side, then I will do it on this side. Okay. There we go. Alright, then I'll just spread it out and keep fluffing until I'm happy with how the bow is. Pull some up top. Kind of move them around a little bit. Okay, so once I have the bow like I want it, now I want to put some tails, I'm pulling some tails down in the back. Okay. Once we got that, cute. Then what we're going to do is put a few more things in here. So I have some really cute little witch's legs. I want to put those down in there. See, she has a cute little skirt. I think I'll kind of bend her legs a little bit. Okay. I have some little spiders. Aren't these cute? Okay. So I'll just kind of put these in random places. And kind of like a Christmas tree, I want to make sure that I forgot to take the tag off. I want to make sure that I put it in different areas so that no matter where you're looking, there'll be something of interest. So, let's put this little guy back here. Like that. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to put her over here because I don't want to cover my sign. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so what I'm going to do with her is use a skewer the skewer onto this little piece here. This has wire on it, so I'll just use that wire to tie around. Okay. And I will look it right in there. Ha 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 ha! Look at that. Isn't that cute? Let me move that up so you can see. Oh, you see that? It's like a party in there. I'm sorry, I really like this. It's cute. Okay, so you can just keep adding stuff, or you can be done. I think I have a couple more cute little things. Oh, I do. So I have like spray with some little hats in it. And I can just take little pieces. See this cute little hat? I can just stick it right down in there. Like that. It's cute. Put one in the back. Okay. There we go. I'll put one on this side. So, the great thing about getting picks like this is that you can take it apart and use several times. Oh, that's so cute. I think that's good. I think I'm just going to stop there. But I have all kinds of other little things. So if you decided you could have eyeballs hanging over the side, that would be really cute. But I think this is perfect. I think my mom will really like this, and we can put it out on the front and it'll be great. So I hope you enjoyed this. Let me move it back a little bit so I can make sure you can see the whole thing. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, so see, we have the bow up here. We have our little flag. And we have all our mesh down here. And all our cute little embellishments. Our little spider legs. I think it's adorable. So I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you thought. And make sure to like and subscribe. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you again